Hey there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to your travel blog Jamie. And welcome to Marella Explorer. Today I'll be taking you on a walking tour from top to bottom of this 30-year-old ship. You sit back, relax, grab yourself a cuppa, some nibbles while I do all the walking for you. You lazy lot. Let's do this. Welcome to the 30-year-old Marella Explorer who previously sailed under Celebrity and Mein Schiff. Explorer is considered a mid-size ship and has a usual operating capacity of 1,924 passengers. With just 13 decks, don't be fooled, there's a lot to see. Let's kick off our tour on deck 14. Nope, there's no deck 13 as that would be considered unlucky. Welcome to the veranda, an adults-only lounge area at the very front of the ship. Oh, and there's no extra charge to use this area. Okay, so whilst there's no deck 13, there's this cheeky little in-between deck that's not actually on the deck plans. It's just below the veranda, offers some extra lounge space and affords some good views of the pool deck. Now each of the Marella ships has its own mascot, and here on Explorer we have Dora the duck. I kid you not. She's gorgeous really. And now down to deck 12. This is where you'll find the sports court, mini golf, passenger cabins, jogging track, the shack, which is a bar, open deck spaces with loungers, and the Indigo Casino, club and bar. Apart from daytime dance classes and late night discos, the Indigo Club is also where you'll find the not so silent disco. Don't forget the casino is only open whilst sailing. If you're in port, there will be no gambling. You'll find regular evening entertainment here in the Indigo Bar. The jogging track is unfortunately placed between all of these lounges. Your best chance for an uninterrupted run is first thing in the day and last thing in the evening. The Shack, an open deck bar. I'm filming this at 10 AM, so it's not quite open just yet. Hold your horses. We're now approaching the aft of the ship and heading back up to deck 14. There are more lounges up here, plus a space for teens, the hideout. The hideout is a chill out and game zone for anyone aged 12 to 17. No need to reserve a spot, come and go as you please. If for any reason you're struggling to find a lounger, well, this might just be the spot for you. If you're happy to come away from the pool area, I found there was a lot of availability of loungers. And now heading back down to deck 12. A reminder that this is where you'll find the sports court and mini golf. You'll find many organised activities taking place here during the daytime. These activities are included in your cruise fare. And crossing over to starboard side for mini golf. Your clubs and balls are available to you right next to the first hole. It's first come first served here and is also included in your cruise fare. And notice at the aft of deck 12 there are also more lounges available. And down to deck 11. This is where you'll find the Mediterranean bar, the Mediterranean Italian, the Mediterranean tapas, and the marketplace, also known as a buffet. It's worth mentioning that on Explorer there are 3 stairwells and 3 sets of lifts. These are located aft, midship and forward. Continuing with deck 11 we have the snack shack, movies by moonlight, 2 pools, whirlpools, pool bar, scoops, gym and spa. I love the fact that half the Mediterranean bar is actually in the open air, the other half inside. The Mediterranean Italian restaurant. This is included in your cruise fare, and also no need to make reservations to eat here. This is open for lunch and also for dinner. And port side for the Mediterranean tapas. This is a restaurant you do need to reserve in advance. You can do so once you board the ship. The majority of items here are included in your cruise fare. It's just the espetadas, the angin kebabs, that come with a surcharge. The marketplace is the buffet, open for breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, and late night snacks. You'll find multiple refreshment stations here where you can help yourself to coffee, tea, water, juice, wine, and beer. Remember, this is mostly all ink. I very often refer to buffets as bun fights, but here on Explorer I found there to be enough space and for the passengers to be moving pretty freely. Just one comment, they could do with another egg station for breakfast. These are incredibly popular. Indeed, sometimes you'll be given a pager at breakfast time if you're looking for an omelette or poached eggs from the egg station. But don't worry, as soon as you start vibrating, head back to the egg station and Bob's your uncle. This is the imaginatively named The Pool. There are two main pools here, both filled with salt water. They're both heated pools, but the amount to which they're heated will depend on your itinerary and sometimes the crew in charge. You'll find live music here by day and also in the evening whenever there's a sail away party. Depending on the weather, you'll also be able to watch movies by night. On this particular cruise, the pools and whirlpools were open from 8 AM until 8 PM. You'll find your pool towels in your cabin when you arrive on board. If you need these replacing, just leave them on the floor of your bathroom, but don't lose them, otherwise you'll be charged £10 per towel. Ouch. From an accessibility point of view, you'll notice there are steps up to the pools, and to enter the pools, either use the steps or ladders. Unfortunately, I didn't see any hoists here. This is Scoops, where you can purchase ice creams and ice cream sundaes. And a look at the menu. Great to see a sugar-free ice cream on the menu as well. Prices for spa treatment and use of the thermal suite can fluctuate. There are multiple packages available. For example, you can choose a spa treatment and have access to the thermal suite for the entire week, or perhaps just access to the thermal suite for the week, or indeed just a day. I actually negotiated a spa treatment and just 1 hour in the thermal suite, so I would always suggest you just ask, try your luck. Use of the gymnasium is included in your cruise fare. If you're having spa treatment, here's a look at the waiting room and a couple of the treatment rooms. If you're using the thermal suite, here's a look at the locker and changing area. And now a look at all the facilities in the thermal suite. Foot baths and a hot bench. Oh, I love a hot bench. This is a hot slab where you get hosed down and thrown about. Lucky you. Down we go again. Deck 10 is where you'll find a range of passenger cabins. Deck 9 for a kids pool, kids clubs and more cabins. There weren't actually many kids on our particular cruise, so I don't think all the facilities were in use. For younger children, there's the M Club, and this is included in your cruise fare, which I think is a great feature. Deck 8 for more passenger cabins, the top of the atrium, the attic and gamer zone. Welcome to the attic, otherwise known as a library. The very classic atrium spans 4 decks. The gamer zone has lots of comfy beanbags for chilling, plus different games consoles. This is included in your cruise fare. And now down to deck 7. This is where you'll find the Squid and Anchor Lounge and Bar, specialty sushi restaurant Umi, specialty dining at the Surf and Turf Steakhouse, Corala Asian restaurant, and you also have the aperitif bar. Of course, you'll find more of the atrium here, the Broad Street shops, and also the Broadway Show Lounge. Both Surf and Turf Steakhouse and Corala Asian restaurants come with a surcharge. These are very popular and I'd highly recommend reserving your place before you embark the ship. There are two menus that rotate here at Corella. Here's a look at menu A. And the menu at Surf and Turf Steakhouse. Umi Sushi is a small venue. It's very well reviewed, but unfortunately very underutilized by passengers. The Squid and Anchor is an extremely popular venue by day and by night. Expect quizzes, karaoke, dance classes, workshops, and plenty of live music. If you like hemorrhaging money at the shops, well, you're in luck because there's a ton of them. For a ship of this size, the ratio of shops seemed very high. Best make some space on those credit cards. We made it out, thank goodness for that. Right, the upper tier of the Broadway Show Lounge. Now you'll find entertainment here pretty much every single night. The entertainments team are awesome and they work incredibly hard. Down to deck 6 for one of 2 main dining rooms, latitude 53, the lounge, the coffee port, one of my favorites, the promenade, holiday store, photo studio, cinema, photo kiosk and gallery, and the lower tier of the Broadway Show Lounge. The promenade is a well-used space with oodles of lounges and tables and chairs. You'll also find some smoking areas here, and cheekily this promenade is divided between deck 6 and 7. Let's walk. The aft section of the promenade is actually located on deck 7. At the very aft of deck 7, a smoking area. Back inside for the lounge bar. You can expect live music here every evening. The 53 bar is very conveniently located next to both main dining rooms. Here's the first. I suppose we could call this traditional dining at latitude. There's no fixed dining here, and the main dining room is usually open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, although sometimes not at lunch depending on the port. Your food here is included in your cruise fare, although there are an extra 3 dishes that come at a surcharge. We're talking top quality steak and lobster. The menu here changes daily over a 2-week window. Here's a peep at one of the menus available during our cruise. We're now heading forward and the starboard side section of the lounge. And welcome to my beloved coffee port. Drinks served here are included in the premium all-inclusive package, otherwise there is a small surcharge. Some of the chocolate delicacies and cookies here also come at a surcharge. You'll find a number of films playing here every day. There's no need to reserve a seat, and the cinema is included in your cruise fare. And the lower section of the Broadway Show Lounge. We're not done just yet, folks. Here's Deck 5. This is where you'll find the second main dining room, Vista, serving Italian food, the dining club, atrium, destination services, and reception. Vista is a unique main dining room specializing only in Italian food. This one is only open for dinner, but like the traditional main dining room, it's included in your cruise fare. The menu here rotates just the once at the end of the first week's cruise. This is the lower tier of Bar 53. The dining club is speciality fine dining, and expect a little bit of French flair in here. You can also expect a surcharge. And here's a peep at that menu. I have to be honest, we didn't eat here, it's just not our bag, baby. This is also the venue for the great musical afternoon tea, which comes at a surcharge. If you don't fancy paying any extra, well, afternoon tea is served in the buffet every day and is included in your cruise fare. You'll find more passenger cabins on the remainder of deck 5. Let's head down to deck number 4. Other than passenger cabins, the only thing you'll find here is the medical centre. Also a reminder that on passenger decks you'll find water fountains. You'll find a carafe located in your cabin. The water filters are changed every day and the water ice cold, just as I like it. Okay, come and have a look at our cabin 4123. It's a sideways inside cabin located mid-aft and port side. If you'd like to see a full tour and review of this cabin, just search Travel Vlog Jamie Inside Cabin Marella Explorer. If you ever find yourself in need of the medical centre, I really do hope you have insurance. It's going to cost you. You won't find deck 3 on the passenger deck plans because it's mainly used by crew. However, you will very often disembark and embark the ship from here. Phew, a gazillion steps later and we made it. Thanks for walking along with me. And thank you also for your support as we now head towards 40,000 subscribers, which is just blowing my mind. Today's shout outs go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons, and yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalized video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. We can also follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins. There's also Instagram, Threads and Blue Sky at travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.